You have Islamic shooters again in America. You have a border crisis again. We're going back to Iran. We're going back to the Palestinians.
Here we go.
It causes it's the war. It starts wars. It starts violence. People die. People get killed, and it's this because you don't have a steady leader. You have someone who was not doing their first press conference until Thursday. Can't take questions from a media which is in love with them because they can't answer, and so we don't really know who's running. But we do know who's running the things generally. They are old. They are like John Kerry, but they're not giving up on their legacies. And so they're going back to what was undone by the Trump administration to try to redo it so it's still, I guess, written in the history books that they had accomplished anything worthwhile. And that was whether you liked it or not. And that's what the Iran deal is to them.
The tenor of kind of the moment in Washington right now, what are you seeing?
Well, a lot of it centers on what Jordan just talked about, the same cast of characters coming back into power. And, I know this was mentioned earlier, Jay, but I think it's worth reminding our listeners of two of the nominees that are still coming. One is Wendy Sherman, who's been nominated as Deputy Secretary of State. She was the lead negotiator in the JCPOA, Jay. So another main character on that negotiation coming back into power. And the other is Samantha Power. Wes mentioned this, or maybe it was Andy, but if she is going to be the next administrator of the USAID, Jay, that position has control of the purse strings of a ton of USAID, hundreds of millions of dollars. So, the chief unmasker, we're talking about John Kerry, the chief unmasker is now going to be in the position to dole out hundreds of millions of dollars of foreign aid. The problem's going to get worse, Jay, if she's confirmed.
No doubt about it.